Welcome to 2K Sports. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Celtics. They have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And check it out, Detroit. They're holding on to the 7th seed.
Right now for Detroit, they are hoping to win this game and avoid the play-in tournament. However, if they are in it, they should still be favored to win. So it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out at the end.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Cade Cunningham, Holland out there with Sar Thompson. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Celtics, White and Brown are the wingmen. Then it's MP, then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Hart in at the center position. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Clock at 6. It's stolen by Olynyk. MP finds Brown. MP scanning the floor. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Cunningham on the wing. Boston pulls it in. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
Now here's LeVert. 14 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And he's headed to the line for 2. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. White, the pass to Brown. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Out on his own on the break. And Holland, the bucket on the assist from LeVert. Holland's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's how you do it in transition. Get the ball ahead and let your finishers do the rest.
The drive by MP, and the shot goes down.
It's a nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life in them.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First team foul.
To the inside, Cunningham takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
White, the pass to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And here's LeVert for 3. The rebound by MP.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. On the wing, Thompson. LeVert, a screen on Brown. Pass to LeVert. Vucevic against Hart. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Just a threat from all 3 levels. Nicola can hit from the inside, outside, and in between.
Screen by MP. Outside Olynyk. Back to MP. Pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Offensive rebound. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Cunningham. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3. Well, the Pistons shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. We've got Kenrich Williams, Sam Hauser out there with Barnes. Then it's MP, and it's White in at the 2. That's the Boston 5.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Barnes finds MP. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist. MP's got 9.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Here's Pippen, 15 in his last outing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sasser from downtown. Boston with a rebound. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Sasser outside. Stewart, a screen on MP. And finished off by Stewart.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Abaji, the pass to Pippen. Here's Walsh. Sasser left side. Stewart outside. Three-pointer, no good. Celtics lead by 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Sasser. Pippen outside. Lets it go from deep. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's MP. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Pippen. Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Abaji. He's scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. MP up top. Sasser defending. White looking it over. Shot clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Garza comes in for Williams, and it's Brown in for Barnes. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Walsh. Karis LeVert comes in for Pippen. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser.
Creating havoc. Brown keeping his body moving on defense and making things happen.
And the foul called on MP. And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Detroit, 53. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. Their medicine of the shot. So sorry. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Boston Celtics.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Now Cunningham, and on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Holland. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Here's White. Kick out to Brown. Offline with a 3. Pistons trail by 7. Here's LeVert. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by White. Well, he's bounced around some legs, but Kelly Olynyk remains a valued finesse big man.
And that's because he brings things that this league values. Floor spacing, great decision-making, and the kind of high IQ play that keeps an offense humming.
Not to mention the great hair. MP, the pass to Olynyk. On the wing, MP. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. MP finds White. MP, a screen on LeVert. 5 on the clock. Back to MP. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
And there's the lob, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. White, the pass to MP, and stolen by Cunningham. Pushing it up now, and he slams it in one-handed.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Oh, got a piece of it. Vucevic with a steal. Down low. Here's LeVert. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Celtics with the lead. Olynyk passes to MP. White on the wing. Shoots from 12. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. I just love the ball movement.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to White. Screen by MP. From deep. White can't hit.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
Now Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Now Vucevic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense. Tony Allen.
year in, year out. A nightmare to go up against.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He contributed 62 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, great info there. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
The rebound by Detroit. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson with it, now guarded by Brown. The shot by LeVert, no good. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Brown finds MP. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
LeVert outside. Here's Holland. Vucevic, a screen on Olynyk. And here's Vucevic. Knocks down the triple. Vucevic has got 13.
Yeah, Vucevic matching threes and clapping right back.
White against Cunningham. White, the pass to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Hits the trifecta.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Celtics trail by 5. White, the pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Hart on the wing, covered by Vucevic. And here's Brown for 3, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Holland, back to Thompson. Here's Holland. Cunningham looking around. 4 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous play is under review.
It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Barnes, he's checked in for Hart. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And here's Brown for 3. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson passes to LeVert. Boston with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. White finds MP. To end the run. MP, the flush.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by White.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP, the pass to White. LeVert goes against MP. Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham to the middle. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
To the paint. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And how about we check the numbers for MP?
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding, out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
Aldridge is checked in for Boston. And it's Cunningham missing.
Yeah, they're winning this.
Cunningham passes to Vucevic. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
Pistons trail by 3. LeVert with the ball. He's got 17. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Williams is checked in for Boston. Mitchell comes in for White. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Holland. And it's Pippen in for Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. On the wing, Thompson. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Thompson passes to Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Off target from outside. Boston on offense. They've scored 10 straight. MP finds Williams. Back to MP. Kick out to Brown. Back to MP for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Pistons trail by 3. Out to Thompson. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. Detroit also making some changes. Abaji's checked in for Thompson. And Sasser subbed in for LeVert. Steps back. Here's Abaji. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Agbaji's gotten his second bucket on the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's MP. It's tipped. Pippen right side. Pass to Sasser. Back to Pippen. The 3-ball. Rebound Boston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mitchell drives in. Hauser outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Cunningham's checked in for Vucevic. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Pass to Stewart. 1:04 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham against Mitchell. And again, the Pistons missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. It goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. On defense, Detroit. It's a 1-point game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Barnes. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Barnes has gotten his second bucket.
And I just love the growth from MP. Knowing the better option on that play is to kick it out.
Cunningham outside. Over Mitchell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Sam Hauser out there with Mitchell. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's MP in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Oh, wow! MP taking flight.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
White against Cunningham. Pass to Abaji. Picked by Stewart. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Hey, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Clock at 6. Here's Abaji, and he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And the long arms of Ochai Abaji makes him a pest defensively.
Yeah, he is really becoming a quality 3-and-D wing as his scoring efficiency picks up. It's starting to match what he's doing on the other end with blocks, steals, and deflections.
And the Celtics making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Screen by MP. Here's Hauser. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. And here's Pippen. Pass to Abaji. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Hauser. White, the pass to Aldridge. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
You just love the pressure MP puts on defenses. He is poised beyond his years.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham takes the head and puts it in.
And the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
Brown passes to MP. Rebounded by Pippen.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Abaji, the pass to Stewart. Pippen, no good. Boston leading by 6. MP outside. Pass to Brown. The 3 from Aldridge. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Abaji, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Holland over MP. Holland can't hit. MP, the pass to Hauser. MP high post. And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Back to Pippen. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Abaji, defended by Brown. Stewart, a screen on Brown. Shoots. And again, no good by Detroit.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's MP. Back to White. MP, a screen on Cunningham. White, the pass to MP. On the wing, Hauser. Tipped! And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Cunningham, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And Boston with some changes. Olynyk comes in for Aldridge, and Williams is subbed in for Hauser. Detroit also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Abaji, and LeVert subbed in for Pippen. Brown passes to MP. Now here's Olynyk, screened by MP. The three is up. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
MP inside. He's watched by Cunningham. And here is Williams. Brown passes to MP. 19-footer. Again, the miss by Boston. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Olynyk. There's Cunningham with a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Hart's checked in for Williams. So it's Boston now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. MP inside, working on Thompson. Brown finds MP. Takes a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 3. And here's Cunningham outside. No luck on that one. Brown with some nice D. MP outside. They get it back. Pass to White. Back to MP. Olynyk for 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown with the steal. MP outside. Fires for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Holland for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
It's up a 3. The Pistons clear it.
Trying to end this thing with some big 3s, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Back to Cunningham. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. MP finds Olynyk. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. 2 in the cold spell. White can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Easy to see why they trust LeVert's judgment. Impressive watching him getting it done in a big spot.
Oh, it misses!
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Now Cunningham. Kate Cunningham with the flush.
Well, Cunningham has been the man in these situations as long as we can remember.
Here's MP from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops the first.
And what you respect about Cade Cunningham is that he puts his team on his back. He does everything he can to deliver whatever they need. In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's the pass to Brown. Now MP. Screen by MP. White. Oh, off target from downtown. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Oh, the shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for Boston. White outside. From 7. Good for 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Brown pulls down the board. The Celtics shooting a low 26% in the fourth. The 3 is in.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Takes a 3. Oh, he cannot hit. The Celtics shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's the pass to Brown. Now MP. White on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Screen by Olynyk. White fires! The putback! And it's Detroit with the ball. Outside Cunningham. LeVert outside. Now Cunningham. The 10-footer. Hart with a rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White outside. Here's MP. Here's the pass to Brown. Now MP. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Here's Holland, guarded by Olynyk. Nails it!
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
Outside, Brown. They could win it. No good! From 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Cade Cunningham out there with Caris LeVert. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, then it's Thompson, and it's Holland in at the power forward. Now Hart. Got a piece of it, and out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Pistons trail by 3. Now Thompson. Extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Nope.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
MP. Oh, MP, stunning.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now Thompson. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Rebounded by MP. Boston leading by 5. White. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Olynyk there for the rebound. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. MP against Cunningham.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. MP with the block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block.
Now White. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham, right side. Takes it from 10. Vucevic. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Now MP. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Pistons shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Cunningham from downtown. Brown pulls down the board.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
MP.
Oh, man!
Jams it home!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Vucevic, a screen on MP. Cunningham cashes in from 18.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Here's MP. The foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham outside. 16 feet out. Olynyk there for the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 for 6 from the floor here in OT.
That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate you.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Here's Thompson. Let's loose for 3. Oh, it doesn't go. White outside. Cunningham against MP. Good. He hits again.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Every game taking him closer to the next benchmark, second most of the season.
Well, the combination of size and skill make Cunningham tough to defend.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Detroit, Cade Cunningham.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And the second of two is good, and that brings him with an 8. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Now Olynyk. Here's the pass to Brown. Rebounded by Vucevic.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.